Hi, it's a Lipstick Gal. Thanks so much for watching today. I wanted to show you my empties. I can't believe, I feel like 2020 has been the year that I have just been going through my stash. So there's a lot today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being subscribed. There's one thing in here, well, maybe there's two, that's not completely done. And maybe we should start there. So I'm almost done with this. This is, well, there's very little left, most of it's empty, and it was full to the top. This is from Beauty Pie. This is their Plantastics Deep Nourishing Moisture Balm. And this has 1.7 fluid ounces in it. And the fact that I've gone through 1.7 fluid ounces since September, I really like. I guess maybe not quite 1.7 because we're not there yet, but I feel like I maybe have a week's left down here in the corner. I use, on the days that I don't wear makeup, this is my moisturizer. And on the days that I do wear makeup, I feel like it's a little too hydrating for things to really sit well without kind of slip sliding halfway through the day. But I love this every night on my face. This is kind of what has taken the place of a sleeping mask for me because this is so moisturizing. This is definitely a product that I'm looking to repurchase from Beauty Pie, and I need to make another order. I've just been kind of trying to put it off because every time I order from them, I always order way too much. But I really like this product, and I want to try their Plantastics for the eye. The other product that's not completely done, and I don't even have the heart to try anymore, is this. This is the Kylie Skin Foaming Face Wash. This came in a BoxyCharm. I think it was this spring, and I was like, and I don't talk about this a lot. There's a lot of brands that I just choose not to purchase from, and the Kardashians and the Jenners are one of those families that is, I don't know. I have a hard time with people being celebrity for being a celebrity. They're famous for being famous, and I always, it leaves a bad taste in my mouth. So I'm sure it must be endlessly entertaining, but I've never watched Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I don't know. I just don't support the family because to me it's kind of perpetuating what I don't think is worthwhile. They're famous for being famous, but I was trying to use it because it came in a BoxyCharm and I don't want to be wasteful. But the problem I had with this, I didn't even get an eighth of the way through the bottle before the pump goes down and then it doesn't go up. So as I pull it up, now it even has stopped because before it would put out like a full spurt of foam, and now it doesn't. And there's a lot of foam building up in here, but not foam coming from here out. So I feel like the pump is faulty. And the only way for me to use it, I had this in my shower as my face wash, was to unscrew the whole thing and then dump some into my hand. But I've been going through, I was like, this is not how this is meant to be used, first of all. And then I pour too much and it's so liquid, it's like water in my hand. It kind of runs through my fingers. It's just not useful. So I don't know. I feel like it's too much effort to try and finish it. The pump is bad. It feels like faulty packaging, and I'm not inspired to try it. Now, I will say that up until just recently, I felt like it did a good job of cleansing my skin. It wasn't overstripping my skin, but now that we're very late in November, I feel like once October, early November hit, I started feeling it was a little too good at cleaning my skin. My skin was starting to feel tight and dry. I think it might have been a little bit too harsh at that point. So maybe this would be good for a certain portion of the year, like maybe late spring through mid-fall, and then late fall and winter, definitely not a time for me to be using something that has this many surfactants in it because my skin was feeling really parched. But you know, this guy comes to the rescue. So I don't really like this. First of all, because it's a Kylie Jenner product. And then I really don't like the pump, and it's too, enough said. All right, I did finish up an entire Lancome Bifacil. I love this eye makeup remover. I used to go through this probably 3 bottles like this a year, but I find that because I've been using a cleansing balm that I actually use to take my eye makeup off, I don't use this as much as I used to. So I don't buy this as much as I used to, but I still have another one that I'm working through that's this size. I do really like this. I think it's a great product, and if you like a good biphased makeup product, because eye makeup remover, you have to shake it. It's a really good one. It is kind of expensive though. All right, so the face balm that I've been using is not one that I'll repurchase, but I got a whole bunch of these in a boxy pop-up. This is from the brand COSRX Lab. It's their Return Made Sarah Cleansing Balm. It doesn't really smell like much, and I don't like it. It works to get my makeup off. There are other cleansing balms. I feel like the one from Hamish. I feel like the one from Vanilla Co. I feel like the one from It Cosmetics and the one from Clinique are really good at breaking it down quickly, and then when you rinse it with water, it all emulsifies and your makeup and the cleansing balm fall off. This one, I spend a lot of time like rubbing to get my makeup off because it doesn't break the makeup up quickly. And then when I take water to my face to splash it off, it doesn't always emulsify, and I feel like I have a bit of a film. I do double cleanse, so that's not really an issue. So it works to get my makeup off, but I work harder than I want to, and I think I still have 2 more jars of this. I opened up my 3rd jar. This is why I'm trying to remind myself, try before you buy, and if you really like it and you find it on sale later. But this was, I think, $6 a jar, and most cleansing balms that you get that are 3 ounces are more than $6 a jar, even at the drugstore. So I was like, I'll take 4. That should get me through a whole year, and it's been longer than that because I'm struggling to finish this. Other skincare products, I used to use this religiously. It's from Claire's. It's their Midnight Blue Youth Activating Drops. This is a beautiful serum. I have replaced other serums with other ones. Would I recommend it? Absolutely. Does it work? I feel like it's really nice. It has epidermal growth factors, it has peptides, it has guazoline, which is really good at kind of reducing redness. And I was using it because I feel like my skin was really red, like right around here and red around my nose area. I feel like this did help with that. I do like the Claire's Midnight Blue Cream better than the serum. And I do have another one of those, but I'm not going to go out and purchase this now that I'm done with this. This is a product from Skin & Lab. It's their Oxygen Ultimate Brightening Essence. I don't even know if they still make this. I don't know. I've had this for a long time, and it took me a long time to get through it because it was just not a favorite product. It's one of those that when it comes in a pump, you pump it out, you spread it on your face. It's an essence, so it's supposed to go on your skin and stay on your skin. It would kind of bubble up, and it would kind of oxygenate and get kind of poofy, and then you kind of have to tap it in. But it left my skin feeling tacky, so I struggled to get through this. There's a lot of stuff that I struggled to get through in here. Things that have taken me a long time. That's another one. This was one that I forgot that I had, and then I found it in the back of my drawer, and I pulled it out again. This is from COSRX. This is their BHA Blackhead Power Liquid. I feel like this is a really good, inexpensive BHA product. It doesn't have a really high percentage of BHA acid in here, but I will tell you that I feel like there's a hyaluronic acid in here as well, so a hydrator along with an exfoliating acid, and I feel like this is really a great product. I'm not going to run out and buy it again right now, but if I was ever making a recommendation to a friend who was looking for an inexpensive daily exfoliator, I would recommend this. Here's another one that I struggled to get through. This is another one that came in a boxy charm. It was from Wander Beauty. It was their Glow Ahead Illuminating Face Oil. It wasn't bad. I just didn't feel like it actually hydrated. And it was kind of like this weird, I don't know if you can still see, like pink. I don't know if I can get any out. There's nothing left. It was like a pink essence. It really wasn't an oil. It didn't feel like an oil. And when I put it on my face, I didn't really feel like it did anything. So I quit using it on my face, and I finished up using this on my body. I threw this on my legs. I was like, out of the shower, big squirt down the legs and, rub it in. And it was okay. It didn't really hydrate very well there either. I wouldn't spend the money for this, but it came in a boxy charm, and I'm glad I finished it. Something else that came in a boxy charm that took me a long time to finish was this. This is from Juice Beauty. It's their Stem Cellular Anti-Wrinkle Booster Serum. It was just okay. I wasn't wowed by it. I feel like the packaging is nice. It looks like it's all one piece, and I like that about it. But you're really not getting a lot in here. You're only getting 1 ounce, so that's like a lot of packaging for 1 ounce. in my opinion. So that took me a while to get through. I had the sample from Estee Lauder. It was their Advanced Night Repair Recovery Ampules. These were like little gelatin capsules that had a really intensive, potent serum in them. I really liked these. They don't make them anymore. So this is an interesting product. This is from a Korean brand called Holika Holika. I hope I'm saying that right. I don't know. But it looks like an egg. It's an interesting product. Ooh. So this is like a little, you can squeeze from the bottom. The product comes out through the top. And it's an interesting kind of exfoliating gel. And it comes out like a gel. You put it on your hands, you rub it on your face, you leave it on for a little bit, and then you go back and you continue to move your hands over your face, and all of a sudden, I'm almost sure part of it is the ingredients of it. I think there's cellulose in there, and it starts to feel like it's balling up, but it does a really good job of exfoliating my face on a, maybe twice a week basis, so it's not too, it's not really aggressive. It is a slight physical exfoliator, but it's not like rubbing, walnut shells into your face to exfoliate. It's a really soft and gentle exfoliator, and I feel like it does a good job. There are ones that I like better than this one. I tend to like the Korean ones the best. There's one from e.l.f. that's actually really good, but I picked this up on the Ulta website. So that's, I think, why I got this one. It's not my favorite. It works. It's okay. So some body care. We finally finished up a whole Sunbum SPF 70. I try and make sure that anytime my kids are going out, whether it's summer or not, that I get some SPF on them if they're going to go on a bike ride, if my husband's working in the yard, and a lot of that being outdoors is over. But if we go on a hike, I do take this in my purse. If we go for a walk on the weekends, we're going to be outside. I do try and remind, and it's easier now that it's winter because we're usually all wearing scarves and coats and gloves and long sleeve stuff. But in the fall, we finished this up when there was still a little bit more sunshine outside, and we were wearing short sleeves, and there was more parts of us exposed. But remember that UVA and UVB rays are there constantly, whether it's sunny or not. I really love the handmade soaps from Holly from Missouri River Soap. I will leave her YouTube channel link down below, but she makes beautiful handmade artisan soaps. This one here was called Polka Dot Paradise. It was the last bar of soap I got from their rainbow extravaganza that they did in August. And then they had a fall sale, which I picked up some bars of soap from, and then I just picked up some ones from their holiday sale. I've been keeping them here in my little drawer, but they're really cute. This one's called Christmas Coffee. It smells delicious. But I really do love the handmade soaps. I think they're really, really beautiful. They're expensive. They're $10 a bar, but they last really well. They're really, really, really well made. And if you like a handmade artisan soap, check out Missouri River Soaps. But I love this. I know my kids have gone through 2 of these, but they don't save the boxes for me. So we've gone through several of these in our house. We go through at least 2 a month. I also finished finally last year's Brazilian Biggie Boom Boom. Oh, it still smells so good. Oh, I love this stuff. I almost got another one of these during the Sephora sale. I can't do it. This, I think, is a beautiful product. I love the Boom Boom cream. I think it smells divine. I like everything about it except the price. I have just this year discovered there's another product that works just as well for me at a much lower price point, and it's a Beauty Pie product. So that's going to be one of the things. Now that I'm done with this, I will significantly dip into the one from Beauty Pie. But what I did this year was I put this on one half of my body, and I put the Beauty Pie one on the other half. And I didn't notice a difference in hydration quality. My skin felt nice and soft. It didn't feel sticky. It didn't feel heavy. It worked really well in summertime when I can perspire a little bit more, and sometimes like a really heavy lotion can leave me feeling kind of And I didn't have that problem with either one of these. And the other one is significantly less expensive, and you still get 8 ounces. The regular Boom Boom cream is an 8-ounce jar, and it runs $40. And the one from Beauty Pie is like less than $15 for 8 ounces. But you do have to pay a membership fee. But you know what? I'm willing to pay the $10 a month so that I can buy, body cream and like this stuff when I need it. All right. This is my favorite product for my hair. It's the Cantu Moisturizing Curl Activating Cream. I love this because it doesn't have any sulfates. It doesn't have any silicones or parabens or mineral oil. And it's a really big jar. It's like 12 ounces for like $8 or $9. I found it sometimes like for as low as $6. And the last time I went to the grocery store, I made my husband, well, he went, and I said, could you pick me up another one of these? And he came home with two, and I was like, I love you so much. But this is what I use, the only product I use in my hair to kind of keep the curl on a daily basis. On days that I want slightly more defined curls, I'll throw in a mousse with it, but I try really hard to just use this. And it hydrates and holds my curl, and I don't get too frizzy, and I like it a lot. I love balm.com. This is the mango one, and I was like squeezing the last little bit out of here. I love these. My kids each have one, so my like stash is completely empty. I'm like, I need to order, and I don't know, is Glossier having a sale for Black Friday or Cyber Monday? I'm recording this before Black Friday and Cyber Monday, and part of me is like, I don't need to, but the one thing I do is I always do get the balm.com in a 3-pack. And now that I have the Laneige lip sleeping mask, I don't go through it as quickly, but I really do love that product. I got this last year in one of the ColourPop eyeliner vaults, and I still have a lot of shades that I haven't used from the vault. I feel like the vault's a good idea if you know you're going to use the shades that are in there. Last year they had some more colorful shades. There's like a bright pink, a pale pink, a greeny aqua color, a darker blue, and then black, brown, this one, white, a nude color. I used more of the neutral shades, and I didn't use as many of the colorful shades. I did have like a dark burgundy and a light burgundy, and I have been using both of those, and I do like them. But it was a really great way to get, I think I paid $24 for 12 of them. That was like $2 a piece. And I feel like if you're going to use the colors that they have in the set, that's not a bad way to get it for the price, because they are more expensive. The only downside is they dry out really quick, and you're not going to be able to use it all before it dries out on you. So just keep that in mind, because I know ColourPop has their liner vaults available right now, and this year's is a lot of neutrals, and I was like, no. You don't need any more eyeliner. You got tons of eyeliner. Use what you have. But I was glad to finally finish one. The last thing I finished was a base coat from Essie. This is their Here to Stay base coat. This is, I think, the second one of these I've gone through. I just opened a brand new one. Like if you like leave it in the corner, there's like a little bit left. I was literally like, putting you can still get some out, but it's really hard. There's very little left. And unless you tip it on its side and like hold it and stick it like right in the exact spot, which is really hard to do when you're painting your nails, I'll tell you. I don't paint my nails as much as I used to. I used to live religiously in nail polish. And then about maybe 14 months ago, I started playing my harp again. And to play my harp, I needed to keep my nails short. And they're a little long right now. I haven't practiced recently. But I need to cut them down. But I miss having painted nails, and I miss that. But I will tell you, it makes housework so much easier because I don't have to worry about wearing gloves. I can just stick my hands in the dishwater. I can just, clean the countertops or, scrubbing the laundry, getting the stains out, and not worry about ruining my manicure. Thanks so much for watching. It's weird to kind of go through my trash and talk about it. And there are so many things here that I really didn't like and I would not repurchase. And I feel like I need to stop buying things just because they're on sale. I'm kind of glad I'm not getting BoxyCharm anymore, because there's been a lot of stuff that's come into BoxyCharm that have been like, I gotta find a way to use this. And sometimes I have been able in the past to give stuff to a friend, but since we're in the middle of a global pandemic, nobody's taking anything from anybody these days. So I've not been able to share like my extra goodies with people. But I'll tell you that I'm glad to have gotten through some of these things and know that they're not staring me in the face and making me feel guilty for having spent money on them. But I'm trying to be smarter about what I purchase and only get what I really, really, really love. And I'm glad to have found some less expensive options for some favorite things. This made me sad. I don't know. I'm not saying I will never buy the Boom Boom Cream again. It's so good, but it's so expensive. So let me know what you go through a lot of, what you go through habitually and you repurchase, or things that you had to really force yourself to get through. There was a lot of that this time. Let me know in the comments down below. Have an amazing day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon.